22.
22, you sort of dodge out of the way, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage as like opening the doors that haven't been opened in centuries cause bricks to fall down. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage from bricks.
I guess that's not a trap. In a way, it's just structural damage.
The place is just old.
Yeah,
architecturally sound.
Poor structural integrity.
All right, as you guys walk into the palace, you see an 18-foot tall stone statue of a Chultan warrior in splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide, towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains perfectly intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a beautiful, similar in size-ish to the jug that you guys tried to get at the top of the temple, the trap temple, and it is a golden... looks like to be urn jug, a vase sort of vessel that is studded in diamonds and then studded in rubies and studded in amethysts and emeralds. All the gems in sort of a rainbow pattern into this golden. It's like very dusty and has cobwebs, but you can clearly see it. Rests on the floor next to the spear. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking the pool. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue, this one much smaller. And it is exquisitely carved and depicts a man who it looks like he's reaching for the urn. Stone steps ascend along the curved wall to the level of the second floor, but the floor is almost entirely collapsed.
Yeah,
it's not a statue.
That's not a statue. That man was frozen in place.
Yeah. I go for the urn.
I run, grab it, dimension door.
Okay.
No, that's not what I do yet. Can I fly up to the 35-foot place, the outcrop?
Yes. As you get closer, you see a message is scrawled on the dome ceiling.
Can I read? No.
May I?
The message scrawled on the inside of the dome can be read only by climbing to the mezzanine, but the decrepit condition of the stairs and balcony make it a risky venture. The message is in not in common. It looks like old Amunian.
Does Syndra know how to speak that?
Salida does,
Salida,
yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The S names.
Yeah.
Get me. Can I... I'll just pop the rod up here, tie off to it, and then let her come up.
She climbs up.
I was going to say just write it down and then come back down.
She
like weird symbols.
She climbs up the ladder into the area, and sort of it's weird when she sort of steps up there. But as she finds her footing, and she sort of reads out to you guys, and it echoes throughout the chamber. True love, faithful general, safe will you rest in Nangalore, eternal. None will disturb you while I live. Such is my vow of penance, and for my sins I cannot die.
She's talking to someone real. And it's this dude with the spear who's in some sort of spirit form. And that jug is connected to them being alive or on this plane of existence somehow. And when someone goes for it, big no-no time. And then someone gets turned into stone. That's my prediction, and I'm saying that out loud.
That sounds about right.
Tentacle monster.
So
you have this large pit, you have the statue, you have the balcony, you have the urn, you have the area that you just checked out with the crawlings, the carving. The door is like rusted away and off, leading out to the area that you guys were originally before you wrapped around.
I'll walk around to the balcony. Not the balcony. There's a staircase leading up inside the room.
That is where Salida and
yeah.
That is where Salida and Balin Rex just were.
All right. Okay, just were.
Yeah, you can walk over there. You guys can walk around.
Actually, I want to.
There's beautiful paintings all along the inside.
I do want to go to the balcony.
Okay.
Real quick.
You guys walk. You walk over to the balcony. You can see the pool area. Walk past the statue. The statue is huge, massive.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to the statue next to the jug.
Yep. Yeah, you see that the urn. It's dusty and has cobwebs on it, but it's still nonetheless beautiful.
What does he look like?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. 12. Selena's going to help you out. Roll with advantage.
Okay.
And then Balin Rex, you can do something next.
14.
As you look over to it, it looks like the statue. It looks like an exquisitely carved statue of a man. And he looks like both of his hands are reaching towards the urn, and his face has a look of absolute horror and terror carved into it.
Say that again. What? There's a man?
The man
That's
reaching for the jug.
Okay.
Shit.
So you walk out of the balcony. Now, Balin Rex, what would you like to do?
I've got an idea that this dude's body is in. Does it look more like an urn than like a jug?
Yeah, you could call it a number of things.
I think his actions.
It's got it.
I would say, do you think it's what, a cremation urn?
Open in the top.
Can you peer down? I don't want to peer into it. Nah.
I'll look into it.
Okay. As you look into it, it looks like it's filled with dirt.
Good call.
So we potentially have a urn full of ashes.
The
here.
urn is right where the star is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my theory is that he's dead, but in some sort of spiritual form, or stuck in her mind, and she's just hallucinating it. And this is his urn, and she can't bring him back to life, or die, with this curse going on. So we convince her that we're going to use the orchid to stop the curse, which gets him back for real. We might have a chance.
Worth a shot.
Or we steal the urn.
And turn to stone.
I mean, it's not a halfway.
As you look around, you don't notice any sort of like. There's no tripwires around it. It's not resting on a tile that moves, or there's no. You guys thoroughly inspect this palace, and you don't notice any like poison dart traps or swinging blades or anything. Just looks a bit unstable.
What's in the water? Do I see anything down there? Or is it just water?
As you look down in the water is not clear, but it looks deep.
Interesting. Does anyone want to go plunge into the water?
Fucking no.
Timing off.
All right, click, click, rope.
And I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go down slowly down into the water.
So describe to me what you're doing again.
He's repelling. I put the rod of the immovable rod.
Yep.
He's tied off.
Where's the rod at?
You want to do it by the door we came in at, or right at the front, like where the T-Rex head is on the other side?
Whichever, doesn't really matter. I don't think.
We'll do it on the T-Rex head side.
Yeah. So the southern side of the pit.
South part of the pool.
Okay. South part of the pool, you sort of click the rod, and your rope goes down into it. The pit itself, as you go down, climb your way down into you're just above the water. It looks carved, like the area, like the walls, and it looks like completely sheer, like flat.
Mm.
And you climb down about 20 feet, and then you're at the water. It's very still water. It gets some rain. It gets some drips from the ceiling.
And how deep is the pit? I'm sorry.
20 feet before you hit the water.
20 feet down. Okay. Can everyone just get ready in case there's something down here, please? Just making me feel a little bit better as I traverse the unknown.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
I will. Can I see now closer how deep it is?
No.
I'll go in. Fuck it.
Okay. Describe to me what you do.
I'm like, the way I imagine is like I'm
you're
going down the wall, and like I'm like walking down backwards.
Okay.
And I'll just keep doing that.
Okay. As you enter in there, you get to where you get up to your chest. You want to go all the way under. You start to notice it's deeper than you are.
Okay.
As you walk in.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll go. I'll get there and I'll just dip my head in to see if I see anything.
Okay. As you dip your head in, you notice several hundreds of, looks like poisonous swimming snakes all immediately lunge at you. So it's a 17, a 22, a 21, and a 19.
3 hit.
Okay.
I really didn't think it was going to be full of poisonous snakes.
Oh wait. Oh. No. I'm gonna use shield.
So nothing.
I forgot I had it. I completely forgot I had it.
So your reaction is you shield.
Yeah. And I'm just I scare shitless, and I completely forgot I had that.
All right. So you use your spell slot for shield.
Yeah.
As you shield, they sort of all lunge at you and hit the shield. All right.
Nope.
Climb your way
Did you
out of
see
the water.
anything down there? That good?
There's a lot of snakes in there.
Oh, I love snakes.
Like dozens.
Like a
of them.
lot.
Like dozens. Of
I'm
them.
not gonna lie, the thought of cannonballing into that off of the platform did cross my mind before we found out.
Oh, jeez.
Could you fucking imagine?
You'd be dead.
He'd
I
dead.
would be dead.
I probably would have been dead. Well, I'm now out of spell slots.
Oh, great.
Hey, there's nothing to say we can't rest here. It's probably pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back in there. What do you guys want to try to do?
I'm at a severe loss. We have to go back in and ask about this urn.
I say that idea you had.
If we can bring her husband actually back to life. Because I have a feeling she's on hallucinogenics. Which makes either his memory come to life or whatever for her.
Yeah, the urn is super dusty. Sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
What can I make out of these pictures that you said are hanging on the walls?
They're mostly broken and whatnot, but you notice let's do investigation.
21.
Okay. You look around and you see what looks to be like a dark-skinned queen who walking around with what looks to be like a general warrior who looks exactly like the statue in this palace. But you can't tell because of the face. The face is obliterated, and there's people around. There's various paintings of butterflies and the storks, from what you can make out.
Okay. Thoughts?
They were definitely lovers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if the king, if there was a king.
So you put together that this might be the statue of him. His face is obliterated, and then the destroyed statue in the pool was probably the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's destroy a statue in the pool behind us, out in
Behind
7.
them.
Yeah. You can piece that together.
Maybe whoever. Maybe I don't think that's the queen in there. Clearly, I don't think that's the queen.
Can I check the urn to see if anything magical is about it? See if there's anything magical.
Make an Arcana check.
Can we take a short rest so I can get my spell slots back?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Not magical at all, but it is expertly crafted. And Selita makes the comment where she's like, "That would be worth an effing fortune." It's
touch it.
every kind of gem ringed around it.
Don't touch it.
She's like, "But I want it though."
Don't touch it yet.
But I want
Yet.
it. But if we can kill that lady and then take the flower, and I'm taking this.
Okay, so kill the lady. You mean we do it and you watch?
All right, I will help.
You kill her.
I will help.
I say we take a rest.
A short one.
I think we should try Jake's idea first. And if that doesn't work, then we
go nuclear.
What?
Shit.
What?
Tell her that.
Convince her that we can revive her dead general husband.
What I think. How long would it take me to figure out how to use a set of tools?
You'd need training, I guess.
Okay.
You mean to gain proficiency? You would need training. You can use any tool you want. Like you can use a brewer's kit, but if you're not a brewer, you just use it.
No harm can come from trying to talk our way out of that. Into that flower.
Okay, let's go in there.
So, for shits, let's give that a shot.
All right, so you guys leave.
I guess.
Are you guys walking back into the royal apartment?
Yep.
Sure.
Hey, you found a set of cartographer's tools. Can I get those?
Sure, here.
Not cartographer's tools. Did you find it? Was it a calligraphy set he found?
No.
Yes.
What was the other one he found?
It was a cartographer set and a navigator set.
Navigator set. Never mind.
What do you need? I have a forgery kit. If that would help.
No.
All right, so you guys walk back in. She's drinking. Looks to be like a fine wine. And she's like laid down on the couch. And the Ible let you in. She goes, "Are you enjoying the garden?"
Yep.
What did we decide that we're going to do here?
It's your plan.
It's your plan.
I didn't know if you were doing anything else. Goddamn.
Oh no, we're doing your plan.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
We went into the palace. And
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It is gorgeous. And notice that it looks like there's an urn in there next to the large statue.
Is there?
Anything about that? It's covered in jewels and diamonds, gold.
I have many treasures. A queen must have treasures.
I'm gonna go into my scholar's kit.
Okay, you go into your...
Yeah, and I'm taking out some paper and my pen and my ink.
Okay.
Okay. And we noticed that it's full of ashes next to it. Do you know anything about any of that?
Make a persuasion check.
We don't know it's ashes. We just assumed it was ashes.
I'm gonna go. Hey, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna go. Hey, Salita, you said that in the front of the temple you found markings of someone carving out and then carving in someone's name.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 18.
There were no name. There was something scratched out and something written.
Written.
Love.
Thank you.
Loved by her
Correct.
But then betrayed.
followers and then betrayed. Yes.
18.
Watch this deep fake.
So, you're trying to convince her of what?
That.
I guess trying to convince her that her
That their
lover is
full of
actually dead.
ashes?
Yes, and that they're going to be the general, her husband, general lover.
Do you hear that, my love? He has your ashes. I like our new guest.
We cannot actually see him.
You see absolutely nothing.
I know, I'm telling her that. We can't actually see who you're talking to right now.
I wish you could. He's so handsome.
And we think that it's because of all the hallucinogenic plants here.
Strange. Yes, I'll have my servants clear those out later.
Well, it's we think that you've ingested them.
Just a crazy thought. Maybe if you take the plants, you'll be able to see him.
I know. And we think the only reason you can see him is because you have ingested these plants, and he might not actually be there. Which I know may be crushing, but we think we can solve the problem of him not being there for real. Now, I happen to have 3 pounds of these hallucinogenic plants. Follow me, boys. Probably gonna need some help. I take some. And
You
it.
eat some?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
how
just
much?
had, I
How
don't
much?
know, like a
Do you
couple
overserve
petals,
yourself?
Huh?
like a petal or two.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess they're flowers, right?
Yeah, they're flat.
Okay, so I've
Has
eaten
your
them.
character ever
I
tried
just-
hallucinogenics
No,
before?
I have just ingested some of these hallucinogenic flowers.
Did you, or are you saying you did?
I did, and I'm saying it
Okay.
as well.
You just...
Uh,
I just want to
Your pupils immediately dilate.
they're delicious.
I think they're hallucinogenic.
If I
I
can,
can see sound.
and we're gonna see if I can see what you see while I'm on these,
Okay.
because we don't really think he's.
As you take them, you don't notice anything right now.
It might take a minute to kick in.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
My queen, I have a question.
Yes, my subject.
I take out a piece.
Did you rethink my offer?
I'm really racking it. Anyway, I have this piece of paper and I have this pen. I was wondering if you would do me a huge favor.
Yes.
I have a favorite word, and I was wondering if you could write it.
Okay.
I hand it to her and I say, "Can you
She
write?"
does not take it. She's like she calls over one of the storks, and the stork takes the paper and takes the pen.
Oh, can you write the word betrayed, please?
That's a strange request.
I
Make
know
a
it's just
persuasion check.
it's such a great word.
You're reaching.
13. I have a different theory.
That's 19, 17 plus 2. She goes, yeah, maybe later, but you do not command a queen to do anything.
I'm not commanding.
One of the perks of being a queen.
I'm just asking. Just asking.
Well, if you choose to be my slave, we'll have plenty of time to do activities.
Out of game. I think this is. I don't know why I put this mic away. Like I'm trying to hide it from Bruce. I'm trying to hide my plan from Bruce. Hang on.
Hide your plan.
I think the statue was destroyed deliberately. I definitely think this is not the queen. I don't think she's dead. I don't think that this is like the dead her revived. I think that this is some kind of creature that was in love with the general. That's why that's why whatever it is destroyed the statue in the back. Because she's the queen.
Yeah.
Not the statue.
You guys have noticed the statue in the pool was gigantic, has been completely destroyed, and then the face of the big statue in the palace.
You know what kind of statue.
Destroyed.
Are you tripping balls yet, or
I don't know. Am I tripping balls?
Not yet.
And I also don't. It just doesn't. It doesn't really. I don't know. It seems very odd that someone would write in betrayed, and now she doesn't want to. I feel like I had her up until that moment. I think that she's the queen. I think that she thinks she's the queen, and she's she's gacked out of her goddamn mind, and she honestly believes it. And maybe that's also why she destroyed the face, because she's talking to a faceless person.
Sounds good enough to me.
So let's go.
Just as plausible as my reviving the dead love.
So now it's a stretch, but I want to take a short rest and then tentacle her.
I mean, probably the
let's
better
wait.
idea.
Let's wait until this guy comes down from his eventual high.
Who knows? It might not even hit me until we get mid-battle. Woo!
Or it'll hit you when you sleep and you won't wake up.
Back in game. No, I'm sorry. My queen, I wasn't meaning to. I wasn't demanding you do anything. I just was wondering if you could for me. Okay. Thank you.
Please enjoy the garden.
I'm gonna
enjoy
hang out.
my realm.
I'm going to hang out in here until these things start to really kick in, you know what I'm saying?
You give it maybe
You want
5
some?
minutes. You give it maybe 5 minutes, and it looks like you're on the top of a skyscraper and look down. You're like, your vision just sort of...
Oh, jeez.
Your vision just
Your
sort of...
pupils dilate.
You begin to see shapes and colors of purples and blues, and everything you see is doubled, tripled. Things aren't necessarily the same. But you can still function normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My vision's just fucky.
Do you see anything?
You just, your vision and like your balance is off.
How many fingers am I holding up?
7. No, you're triplicate 9. On one hand.
What?
Can I... Do I ask the queen to speak to her? I asked the queen, can you talk to your husband, boyfriend, general love?
Me and my husband talk all the time.
Is he standing right next to you as we speak?
Yes.
Do I see anything?
You do not see anything.
I just need more.
Oh my god, no, stop. You're an overdose.
My queen, I do not see anything on these hallucinogenics, so I really don't know what that means, but I am tripping balls, man.
Yeah, I don't know how those got there.
I'm trying to find like that weird guitar sound that plays anytime like someone gets stoned in a movie.
Like a sitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
What do you guys do?
Huh?
What did you say?
Who? Me?
That's it. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think we need to take a short rest. Let me wear out of these.
You're gonna have so much exhaustion when you're done.
Yeah, then we're gonna have to go full nuclear up in here.
Yeah.
It's nuclear, dummy. The S is silent.
let's go back to the palace room.
Right, so you guys leave. The door's shut.
We're gonna go hang out in the palace. I
Okay.
like bumping into
You
the
go back to the
wall.
palace. Yeah, you are like tripping or whatever.
Yeah, let's. Shit, God,
Just don't trip your way right into that
Right.
giant Venus flytrap.
Yeah, don't fall into the pit.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So you guys make your way back into the palace. Looks the same.
Yes.
I mean, we can just long rest here. Really, it's a pretty safe place. It feels like, other than if we fall asleep and accidentally roll into the pit of snakes.
You're definitely being watched. Like the storks know where you are at all times. That's the only thing that you feel unsafe about.
Well, as long as we don't offend the queen, we're good.
I mean, if you want a long rest, then we can do that.
I mean, I don't think we really need to, but why miss the opportunity to long rest?
We can. Go for it.
Because then we can just short rest again if we need to.
Yeah.
Do we all agree on this plan?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are taking a long rest in the palace, area 4.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys sort of uncomfortable, but I mean, you set up your bedrolls and everything.
Gear.
So, just 8 hours later, you guys end up in the morning of day 17.
Bless you. All right, what's our plan here, boys?
We nuking.
Oon, what was your total plan? Slaughter?
I mean, yeah, that's really it.
If anyone wants to take time to explore the garden or look at things or talk about stuff or whatever, you guys can do whatever you want.
I just don't think she is what she says she is.
I think you're right.
Nope, not level up. Where's the rest button?
Entirely possible.
Like I said, I think she's gacked out of her fucking mind.
I think everything.
Well, that's
everything.
obvious.
Am I not high anymore?
No,
Okay.
it would go away on a short rest.
I think that you're right. She's definitely hallucinating, but those creatures will follow her commands because they are also probably hallucinating.
Tentacles.
All right, think about what you want to
They
do
fly.
after pee.
Tentacles.
From the ceiling. Ceiling tentacles.
Oh.
Dick nipples. No?
Yeah, no.
No.
That's the line.
Yeah, I don't think this pot has anything to really do with it. This magical jug thing.
No. Well, I think that's its own separate thing, though.
Yeah.
Because if we try to steal that, then I think someone's getting turned to stone.
Probably.
Maybe if we...
Selena's getting turned to stone.
Yeah. 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 She's got the killer. We can't use anything based on fire.
That's fine. That's my
Because we can't burn that shit down or break that
She's
thing.
kind of intolerable.
Let me, I gotta pick my spells for the day. New day. New day, new spells. New spells, who dis?
Nothing but combat spells.
Why was the one statue covered in web?
Spiders.
Yeah, but like,
She's a spider monster.
Mother of God.
why wouldn't the other ones be?
She transformed into this person as she went around.
Some twisted form of polymorph.
Like I can try to, I could just try to mage hand the plant out of the room.
Just floating plant.
Darkness,
Weird.
mage hand.
Might be able to see in darkness.
Well, she's still getting tentacled, so I don't really know what you want from me. My abilities are two things: tentacles and hit.
I love tentacles.
So what are you guys thinking? I really don't.
I mean, I'd hate to just resort to violence to solve all of our problems, but
There is no other
Doesn't
solution
seem
here.
like
I don't
there's any
think.
other solution.
unless, I mean, what else? There's really nothing else really to explore
Do you guys want to explore more?
because there's just that other like garden section.
well,
that
we
other
can.
You guys
water
would like to
section.
spend a couple hours walking and combing over the garden again. Yeah. I'll like you can gain more information.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay.
Sure.
As you guys spend how many hours?
Well, it's early morning, so let's do like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours, literally walking around the garden, checking everything. You notice that you start to learn what kind of plants to avoid, the flowers to avoid. The hallucinogenic plants are only grown in areas 5. You notice a carving on the back of the head of the main statue that you didn't see before.
Which statue?
The main one in area 4.
Oh, the bit. Okay.
Oh, big guy.
The face is completely destroyed. Gouged across the back of its head are the words, "Forgive me." Underneath some dust around the statue, near the urn, it says, carved into the floor, "Once a thief, forever a slave."
Forever.
You guys-
Once a thief, forever a
there's-
slave
there's-
is the
there's-
stone. The
there's-
stone dude. If you try to steal it, you become a stone dude.
There's a lot of There's still gold in the chest in area 6.
What is this this staircase that's in like section 2 next to this tree? Right here?
Oh yeah, as you explore that's a tunnel that runs underneath.
No, what's this one?
Yeah, that goes up to the top of the wall, so you can get into that garden.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's oddly placed. Okay, cool. The statue at 3. Is there any way to determine if that's the same statue that's on the other side, just also broken?
Which other side? Oh, on the other side? Yeah.
Yeah.
That statue there's nothing left of it on the other side. You go and look at the faces. There's 4 faces in the main avenue in the water by the T-Rex. The face 1 is a bemused expression. The message above it reads, "This garden is dedicated to Zalcore, Queen of Omu, and Jewel of Chult." The next face 2, has a condescending expression. The words read, "Worshipped by her people and by Turuthan, who loves her." But the words "love" is scratched out, and it says "betrayed" on the top. Face 3 has a stern expression. The message above it reads, "In this, the 10th year of her reign, may she govern forever in splendor." And face 4 has a serene expression. The message above it reads, "And may the gods themselves marvel at the humble reflection of her beauty in this gorgeous place." There's a lot of dangerous plants. You notice a couple more zombies that you avoid.
Why are their faces over here, but not over here? It's so weird. In section 2,
Yes.
in the corner, in the top right corner, there's a face next to a tree.
Yep.
Yeah. Does that say anything?
No. It's a statue. It's a face carved in the wall, much like the ones on the outside that you saw when you were standing near the webs looking down. It's carved face of a man.
Of a man.
Yeah, it just looks like a generic
Just dude.
Chilton.
Why are they
Easter
there? Why
Island
not over
head
there?
thing.
Like, a lot of things are symmetrical, except for over here. There's no second statue. Like, it's all symmetrical, except for there's no second statue. There's no faces over here. But there's in this corner. And what the fuck is down there?
Yeah. You guys notice the storks watching you the whole time?
I'd like to go into section 4.
Yeah, in the palace.
We push him into the water. What are you thinking?
Trying to think if there's a way I can use this drift globe to throw a ball that makes sunlight down into that water.
Sure, you can.
I'm gonna go with me here. I'm gonna do what we did yesterday, the day before. I'm gonna lower myself down into the water pit.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Above the water.
Yeah. And I'm going to drop the drift globe into the water.
Okay. So it sinks to the bottom.
And then I'm going to speak its command word while it's falling.
You have to be within range of it.
Within 60 feet. So while it's falling, I'm going to speak its command word.
And what happens when it gets out of that range?
Where is it? If you are within 60 feet, you can speak a command word and cause it to emanate light or the daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effects can't be used again until the next dawn. Speak another command word as the word action to rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route if you do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive. The light the light winks out. So I'm dropping it in and I'm going to activate it. So then
you activate it, drops in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it goes further than 60 feet, it'll stop and they'll come back up. Unless I'm reading that wrong, but
okay. You drop the drip globe into the water, lights up, and it sinks down. You notice all the figures of the snakes, hundreds of them as it goes down. And then I guess as soon as it hits 5 feet above the bottom, it sort of hovers there.
Okay. Does it look like the snakes are like going anywhere near it?
No, they're just swimming all around.
So
Like,
like they're
how would you
like
feel about
They're
snakes?
like this pit is filled with swimming poisonous snakes.
yeah, I know, but are they avoiding the light?
No.
I want from the
Lightning
top of
spear.
4.
Mhm.
I want to generate a chromatic orb
Okay.
that's electricity,
Okay.
lightning, and drop it into the water.
Okay.
Just try and electrify the water.
Roll your damage.
I could lightning spirit,
Because I would absolutely kill everything in there.
but I'm saving I want to save the lightning spear for whatever we are about to get into.
Yeah.
10 damage.
So you throw your. You see a couple snakes float to the top.
Just a couple of them.
Yep. Maybe 10, 15.
Ugh.
Blood in the water. You see light sitting at the bottom.
Do I see any other movement in there?
Yeah, no, there's hundreds of snakes swimming around in the pit.
Wow.
Shit. Well, and what's chromatic orb?
It's level 1.
Oh.
I mean, I have Thunderclap as a cantrip, but
That doesn't shoot like lightning bolts out.
no.
I'm gonna start moving away so that I want the ball to come out of the water. I'm gonna start walking away so it eventually.
You get to notice the water is not 60 feet deep.
Yeah, it looks like it's further.
It's not.
Oh, it is 60 feet deep.
It's less than
no,
60
it's
It's
less
not
than
60
50.
feet
Oh.
deep because you dropped it in and it hovered 5 feet above the bottom. There is
Oh,
a
okay. No,
bottom.
when you said that, I thought you meant it was actually that. Okay. I want to go and look at this alligator head or the T-Rex head that's pouring out water.
Mhm. So you go ahead and you leave the palace, go down through the garden in the main avenue.
Yeah.
It's a large carving of Tyrannosaurus head with water coming out of the mouth.
I'm gonna wait for you guys, but I kind of want to see if we can figure out where that goes. Is it like a lot of water?
Yeah, but it's not a waterfall. It's not gushing.
Okay, so it's not like irreversible. Okay, I go back to where you guys are. What do you guys want to do? Because I don't think this pit of water has anything to do with anything.
I think so.
Hook that fucking spear right at her. Just don't hit my plant.
Right.
I mean, we've investigated. We found some weird wording on the walls, but that just indicates that she's a crazy person. Etched that all in because she loved this man, and now she's tripping balls and only sees him.
Well, here's the plan. Here's what.
What's Guide Lady think? What does Lita like?
Selena's like, I'm getting paid either way, but I would love to have that urn. I'm going to take that urn whether we leave here or not.
Does she understand that she's going to turn to stone if she
That's
tries
not
to
going to
take it?
happen. It's not trapped.
Okay.
We can even cast fine traps on it.
Go ahead and take it.
Well, not until we...
Go ahead, pussy.
Well, she's like, I'm going to take it then.
Go for it.
Okay. So, what do you guys? Are you guys convening near? You guys doing what Harry
I'm
wants to do?
standing here waiting for her to touch the urn and to nut up.
She goes,
Stone.
if I die, lose your guide.
Stone. Yeah, if you die, you die. So stone.
We're
That's true.
warning you that this is going to turn you to stone.
It's not trapped. Cast fine traps on it.
Stone.
I think we should do, like, detect magic. It's not trapped. It's magically
I don't
trapped.
have detect magic.
Neither do I.
Fuck's sake.
Sandala did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Did I didn't take detect magic. I do have fine traps. Fuck it. I'll cast fine traps second level.
You don't notice any traps. Anything?
Well, it's
at
not
all
trapped,
on
but
the
I
thing.
have a feeling it's magic. Oh,
None
wait.
of any kind. The only
I didn't
trap
detect any magic.
is like the
magic on it when
roof
I
could
Arcana
possibly
checked it.
collapse if enough weight was put on it.
Go for
The
it.
spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap. So if there's a magical trap spell,
So you want to specifically look for magical trap.
well, it detects anything, but it will find any. It will if it's magically trapped, it should find it.
Okay.
It won't tell me what's trapped, what it's got on it,
Correct.
but it will tell me that there is something.
What's the
on
range?
it. 120 feet?
Within 120 feet of you standing directly above the urn, you do not notice any magical traps
Or traps in general.
or traps in general.
I mean, fuck. That really just took the wind out of my sails on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it, take it. I don't care.
It doesn't have to be a trap though to do something.
Well, I mean, isn't that inherently? Well, yeah, I guess.
Go ahead,
All right.
take it.
On an even, Celia grabs it immediately.
Here, drop your stuff. So
It's
that
a
we
6. Okay. So Celia picks up the urn, brushes all the dust and cobwebs off. Oh, it is shiny, bright as soon as she dusts it off, and it is covered in gems. Oh. Thanks. And she puts it in her backpack.
This game fucking sucks.
I'm killing her for that. By the way. She's not leaving this expedition alive.
You say that to her?
No.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her. You're not getting out of this expedition alive.
I'm gonna slit your throat in your sleep tonight.
So she's like, sweet. And she puts in her backpack.
Someone's getting tentacled. Let's go kill this fucking bitch, please.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do me a favor. What we'll do first is I won't go in. I'm gonna try to mage hand the pot out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to mage hand the plant.
Okay, let's do that first. Then when she eventually goes pissy, we're going to say, we were not going to kill you if you do this, and hopefully she'll give it to us. And otherwise, then we're just going, I'm going to just fuck it.
That's fine. With tentacle.
Try not to burn it or break it, please.
That's why I'm trying to get it out of the
Firebolt,
way.
got it.
So I don't. That's why I'm trying to get it out of the way so I don't lightning bolt it when I chuck this fucking spear at her. So.
Well, you figure, just bear in mind, it's going to be her and a bunch of birds.
Oh no.
And you're going to catch us in with the tentacles, by the way.
No, I'm not going in the room until he tentacles. I'm not getting.
You can fly above the tentacles.
I'm not getting violated by tentacles.
The darkness is a dome, I think. Anyway, the point is that I'm trying to get the plant out of there so I can thunderbolt her.
We can always sneak it while she sleeps, assuming she sleeps.
I don't think she does.
Nah, you're probably right.
We can try. You want to try to do it at night?
Stealth? Black Ops?
We can try.
I don't have pass without a trace, because that will super help us. But we have invisibility. We have an invisible guy.
Yeah.
But she can see invisible.
Yeah. Wait. What's the wig do?
Huh?
It stops me from being like intimidated or something like that.
Because Bruce made it very clear that we're supposed to pay attention to what we have. So I'm thinking that we can probably do this somehow.
No, as in just don't die with unused items.
I mean, I could just run in Dimension Door and be gone. Boop, see ya.
How far is Dimension Door?
500 feet.
You want to Dimension Door her and we chuck her to the the pit of snakes?
Let me see if it has to be willing. You teleport yourself. You can bring along objects as long as the weight doesn't. You can also bring along one willing creature of your size.
We don't have to make her willing. We just push her through the dimension door.
If I tackle her in then Dimension Door, but I think the limits of the spell make it have to be willing.
Yeah.
I don't think I just open a door and go push. You know.
All right.
Unfortunately, because I love that idea and I really want to execute that at some point, but I don't think it's physically possible with the limitations of the spell.
Right. Give me your immovable rod too, because maybe I can put her in a full Nelson with it.
Here, hold this. Click.
You can break my grasp, but you can't break the immovable rods.
Shove it right down her throat.
She rolls like a 40 on a strength.
It throws it through the wall.
Yeah. It clotheslines us. Okay, well, let's get moving.
Yep.
Are you going to try and stealth it, or are we just going to hog it?
Let's actually, let's wait till it's night, and let's try to sneak it out of there first.
Okay. You wait till nighttime.
Yeah.
It's now dark. But strangely, there's like lights, like sort of like floating fluorescent lights. The whole area is like dim light.
Okay.
I mean, if we wait till midnight, I could just respec and put Pass Without a Trace on. Like, literally...
Are there any windows in the place?
There are not.
I want to just go up
open the
and
door.
just like crack the door a little bit and just see, is anything moving around? Is anything lit?
Yeah, she's like walking around and talking and drinking wine and eating grapes. And there's storks in there.
How far?
So you just sort of
Eh.
shoot your head in and then, yep.
I mean, if we wait till midnight, I can do Pass Without a Trace, gives us all +10 to stealth check, dexterity stealth checks.
Yes, but this actually makes me invisible.
Right. It can't be tracked except by
Well,
magical means.
When you're invisible, you get advantage on stealth checks.
Right. So we would.
It's just
You
more
would be.
bonuses.
You have to stay within
Right.
30 feet of me though for Pass Without a Trace to work.
How-
But yeah.
Oh, what do you mean +19?
We've looked around the.
19
I think
stealth.
we've looked around the room enough that we can probably. Let's see. Come on, stupid piece of shit.
Are we trying to be too creative? And should we
No.
just bash
You
her
can
over the
do
head with a
whatever
rock?
you would like.
Okay, if you stay by the door, you're within 30 feet
Okay.
of the place where the plant is.
Okay. So you stay by the door. I guess I'll go in and try and snag it.
And if at all possible, if we have to, I can cast darkness, which makes it even harder to find you.
Yeah.
I think we just have to keep in mind.
As
that
long as
we
I
might-
don't roll a 1, I'm fine. If I roll a 2, I still have a 21.
True. And it's in complete darkness. So, and if that doesn't work, tentacles.
Wait till I'm free. I don't want to be violated.
Because I mean, what we could do is I could use if you get out and she finds out, I could tentacle the room and we just fucking make a break for
Run
it.
for it,
Because at least that'll slow her down. And then we just haul ass.
All right.
Maybe she's a Medusa. That's why he's stoned. She caught
Is that
him
what it's
trying to
called?
take the pot.
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
What did you say?
What did he say?
So we go for it. So we wait till night, make us sneaky as fuck. We try to steal it. That's the best thing I can think of.
What?
It's Medusa. There's snakes in the fucking pit. She has a veil covering her head. There's this guy made of stone trying to take the urn.
And she's high out of her mind on weird leaves. Yeah. Gouge your eyeballs out,
Except
boys.
for the bird part.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
They might just think that she's the queen.
Berdusa. Yeah, she might just look close enough to the queen that they figure it.
The cranes are 8 feet tall.
Holy hell.
Wow, they're big.
Holy hell.
So are we doing this pass without a trace stealthy boy thing?
I think so.
We're going to attempt that.
Okay. Grip it and rip it.
All right.
Can we get to a point where the birds don't see us? Are we? It's
They
nighttime.
are constantly watching you in the garden.
Cool.
There are quite a few of them.
Can we get inside where they can't see us?
So as you enter the room, she's lying there.
No. I meant like inside the middle, like floor area. Can they see us in that?
Oh yeah, they can be on the balcony.
Okay. Our first little tunnel that we went into, the underwater place.
Yeah.
Go in there, pass without a trace, invisibility potion. We come out, and hopefully they don't follow us. They just assume we stay down in there.
Let's try.
Does that sound like a good starting spot?
Just to add to it, she also won't let us see her eyes.
For now. Right.
If you needed any more confirmation.
Right.
Let's do it.
That's what we're doing. All right, we're heading over to our tunnel area.
Okay, so
Let's see how long pass without a trace lasts.
go down into the tunnel. I think it's an
hour.
So you go down into the tunnel.
Right. Are you going completely invisible? And then are you also using Mage Hand?
I can still try it.
I mean, I have
Okay.
plus 19 stealth even if I don't go completely invisible. As long as I don't roll a 1,
Right.
I'm fine.
Okay, all right. So we all go down. I cast pass without a trace.
All right, so
We
you
all
guys
have
go down
plus
into
10
the
to our stealth
water
checks.
tunnel. You cast pass without trace. Okay.
I guess we're just gonna sneak our way in.
Yeah. And our guide, is she with us as well? She want to be on this?
Yeah.
She's also passed without a trace.
Okay.
Choose all 4 of us.
Okay.
We work our way, we stealth our way back up, and we are veiled in shadows, by the way. So,
Well, you just have plus 10, right?
yeah, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from us.
Yes.
Masking me and my companions from detection.
Yes.
So, let's roll. Let's go.
All right,
Let us know when we have
get
to
to
roll a stealth check.
Yeah, you can roll a general stealth check now.
Like, even mine's going to be plus 16.
27.
31.
Woo! It's plus 10,
Plus
Yeah.
14 total.
so 30.
32.
This is at 50, this is at 15%,
That's fine,
by the
leave
way.
I actually charged up for the first time in like 2 months yesterday. I'm surprised the battery lasted this long streaming. The tablet's a fucking powerhouse. Go for it. Harry P. P.
I gotta get food soon. Holy shit.
Yeah, this one's running long because we literally couldn't make a decision enough to kill this
We're
bitch 15
indecisive.
hours ago. It's because we don't want to just like bash our way through it. Because it seemed like this place had some sort of answer, but we just can't fucking find it. 100% anti-combat water deep run.
You have a lot of faith in our rolls.
We could get a bitchin' amount of sneak attacks on her.
I feel like to talk our way out of Waterdeep, we would need to roll an average of an 18.
Naturally.
That's why we all play bards. Or we all play characters that have high charisma.
I'll play like...
I'm a barbarian with high charisma.
Yeah, right.
I'm a bookbarian.
Bards and rogues.
Yeah, bards, rogues, and a sorcerer.
Yeah.
I'm a bookbarian.
Okay, so we're creeping up. We're creeping around.
You guys are
You have to stay within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, we all have to be within 30 feet of me.
So as long as you stay by the door, we're good.
Yes.
Okay. Or I'm good. Alright, when we get up close to the door, I'm just gonna, like, try as...
We are as close as we have to be in order to make sure that he gets his bonus still. To stealth.
I want to open the door as silently as I can.
Then we move closer to the door.
Yeah, we're all going to have to creep in.
If you just stay on, like, the top step, you'll be fine, yeah. Like, right there.
Right at the entrance to the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
All right, let's get it. Go get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door as soon as like as quiet as I can. God damn, it's loud. And I'm gonna stealth my way in.
Okay. So she immediately turns and like, hello.
Hi.
She's eating. Do you want some wine?
No, I'm in the wrong room. I'm sorry. And I back out. I back out of the room.
This room is not locked. She knows when people are there. It was like you could never like.
I walk up to the door. Is it still no? Does it close on its own? Yeah, does it close on its own though? Oh, I open it, but I don't step in. I just open it up, and then I'm gonna use Mage Hand.
Hi, would you like some wine?
I don't say anything. I don't even enter the doorway. I just use Mage Hand.
Okay, so a glove comes around
gonna
your hand and
end
floats out.
poorly.
Just like I'm just gonna edge it around the room.
Would you like some wine?
No, thanks.
And I'm just gonna get within 30 feet, and I'm just gonna go for that plant.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so looks like a purple, like see-through glove forms around his hand and then floats off towards the plant. And what do you do?
I'm gonna grab the plant.
Okay.
Does she do anything as it approaches?
Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing?"
And I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, looks to be too heavy.
How big is this plant again?
It's a large plant.
It's a shrub.
The thing's 10 pounds. Some heavy ass leaves.
Like it's got the pot and then the plant.
All right. Well, this clearly ain't gonna work.
Like, so I would say that the mage hand, if you wanted to strength check, cut the plant, like break the plant and take it.
All right. Now that I see our plan, it's literally going up in flames. Look,
No, I'm just saying this is a room. She's in the room. You've got.
well, she can see the mage hand.
Yeah, the mage hand is not.
Mage
the
hand's
Mage
not
Hand isn't invisible.
Oh.
It's not an invisible.
But I thought with how we were rolling into what we were using, we'd be unseeable.
Yeah, but you're just
I mean,
opening
even
the
with the
door
potion
and you're
of
standing.
invisibility, apparently I'm not unseeable.
Did you drink it?
No.
I mean, you still try.
I
Too late,
drink
you're
it.
not going to just crack it open for, hey, I'm invisible now.
It says
There's no way. It's not
Invisibility.
Skyrim where you can stealth right in front of someone.
No.
You're trying to stealth into a room where the doors are shut. You open the door and like you don't see me.
You almost walk in and Misty step out of there. There really is. There's no clever way to do this.
Okay,
It's murder or nothing.
I'm
You
gonna
could become a
We're
slave.
gonna have to murder because I
like-
can't carry that thing if it's over
Well,
10
Look,
pounds.
she sees you reaching for the plant
I'm just grabbing.
and says like she's like
you motherfuckers!
she says
It's my hand. It's just like talking. Like, come on.
you're like come on. She's like clearly you want the plant. You won't have to become my slave, but I'll trade it for something of equal value. So you guys can trade pretty much every magical item you have to afford this plant.
Fuck's sake.
She's like, I'll be willing to take that.
Are we giving up the? Are we giving? up,
So I'm gonna run around naked.
we've wasted 2 days doing this. Are we giving up the goat now? And we're just talking to her.
Yeah, she knows we're there. She talked to us.
You're standing in there casting mage hand.
Do you want a big dumb rich pot?
Rich, what do you mean?
You want a big old dumb shiny urn that's more expensive than everything else?
I need something of equal value. To
Yeah,
this
we have a super expensive urn, right?
And Selita's like,
Do you know about the death curse on this land?
somewhat.
You know how it prevents people from coming back to life, like loved ones.
So
maybe.
for the
I have
record,
heard
I'm
that.
sorry. For the record, it's over. We're walking into this room now. Like, no, damn it.
Wait, describe what you would like to do.
We were all stacked on the door.
Yes.
And squeak. She goes, "Hey, what's up, guys?
And you're
What's
like-
something to drink?" And we're all like, and she's looking at us in the eyes.
Hey.
She can't even see our eyes, and we're still just doing
It sounded like a really good plan.
plant.
She's like, if you want the plant, you can either A, become my slave and I'll give them the plant, or B, you give me all of the magical items you have to afford this plant.
What's stopping you from just running in, grabbing it, and dimension dooring?
Nothing at all is stopping me from doing that.
Just wanna
except
do that?
for her killing you guys afterward.
Just want to do that and we'll run? Because this is This is very upsetting that we couldn't Root Goldberg our way out of this. We're smarter than this.
How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
You were not invisible.
I say patience.
We need that plant to save the world. And we can't give up our magical items because we need them.
To save the world.
Save the world.
Which, the only world I care about is Schultz, my realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to save Chult.
Chult is a withering corpse at the moment, and nothing can save it except stopping the death curse.
Have you ever heard of the term shithole? Because shithole is a better place than Chult.
How dare you?
This isn't Barovia.
Right. Schultz is a wonderful place.
It is currently, but it's dying quickly, and nothing is currently able to stop it except for us. And we need that plant to gain the power to stop the death curse from draining the life out of this land and your beautiful garden here.
And I'm willing to give it to you.
But we need our items
For
and our life.
A slave or for that.
Okay.
You heard her, Selena. I guess you're going to have to stay behind.
Any slave?
Do you all walk in?
Any slave?
You all walk in. Describe where you are.
I've taken the lead.
I'm
at this point.
inside,
out
'cause
front.
I'm
inside in front.
I was already in.
My mage hand is still just working.
Not directly, just in the door.
Okay, in the doorway.
Just yanking on it.
He's outside. Selena does not want to go in.
Of course
Because
does.
she has the urn. Like,
You are fucking worthless. And I go in there.
Just get the hell out of here. Meet me at the exit.
Send us
Just
Shago,
go
for
sit-
God's sake.
Sit at the door while we get this done.
as you walk in there and talking, one of the Ebla kind of comes through this other room and walks over. As you're talking to
Oh,
her,
no.
and sort of make a perception check
Someone's about to
with advantage because it was a small room.
Okay. That's a natural 1. That is a 10 total.
10 total. The we'll do this thing. Oh Lord. Okay. You completely hear everything the bird says. So the bird leans it, comes through the door, opens, closes, walks over to Zalkore and says, "The urn is missing, my queen."
Oh, fuck me to tears. He knows.
Jesus! It's the feds! And she
Where's
goes
Salita?
outside with
Is she within earshot?
no.
I'm still with her.
Because you're not. You were up at the door.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So you're
He's
right
back
in the
with her.
doorway.
Yes.
Both you and Selena are back here.
Go get-
not in there.
Do not let her fucking leave.
No, go get her now and wave her down like danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Yeah. So she goes.
Hey guys, what's going on?
She goes. The urn. Which one of you has it?
Ain't me.
What
Do
urn?
I look like I'm carrying an urn?
What urn are you talking about?
The one in the palace.
You're not with us. You're down there.
Oh,
you're not
right.
in there, yeah.
Fuck.
It's just us two in there, right here.
Harry's in the doorway.
Play dumb.
How's it going?
Guys, we got the urn ready to go. How's the plant coming?
He knows about the urn.
But of course, like this bird walked in, I'm guessing on natural 1, and was like, the urn's missing! Like right here.
My queen, the urn is missing.
The urn is
Excuse me, my queen. Get behind my thin, feathery wall here. That the urn's missing! Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
And she visibly becomes upset. And she goes, I think we could all do for a nice drink. And she calls over one of the birds who picks up a tray full of glasses of wine and grapes.
Boy, if I've ever tasted poison before.
It's a thing of wine and then
Probably snake venom.
you and offers you a glass of wine.
I'm not really a drinker. I'll take it. I might give it a sniff.
Okay, so you take the wine.
Yeah, it's in my hand. I'm not drinking it. I'm
You're
inspecting
proficient
it.
with medicine, and this is highly poisoned.
It's like fizzing.
It's one of those things like a sparkling like a small smoke pile comes out and it turns into a skull and crossbones. You're like,
I watch a gnat land in it and just
Yummy.
evaporates.
Take one.
yeah, I take one.
Okay, so the bird then walks.
Poisonous or acidic?
Poisonous.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, just making sure.
What's going on?
Are you in the room?
I moved up a little bit.
Did
yeah.
you bring Salita?
Yeah. I got her like I'm like
sort of-
dragging her by her.
She sort of reaches underneath the
What does she wear? What does she wear?
She's who? Salita?
Salita.
Leather armor.
Yeah, I've got like one of the straps on her arm. I'm just like dragging her up with me.
Wait, you're going up there?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not moving all the way up the stairs. I just like, you're not leaving again.
Don't talk to me!
What's happening?
Don't talk to me, criminal!
What's happening?
Okay, so what? And while he's doing that, Jake, what would you like to do? And Harry,
What about Salita's urn?
you guys can do something while he's doing that.
I'm trying to establish is if I drink the poison, if it will actually hurt me since I'm a robot.
You're resistant to damage,
you're immune
so
to
you're
poison.
half.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm physically immune to poison.
So
but
no, I can't.
I
I'm
know
not
you are.
gonna drink that. I'm not gonna drink that shit.
Okay, so you guys each take one.
Wait, I brought the urn up earlier and you didn't know anything about it.
As she's like, the urn is sacred.
I was lying.
And she sort of reaches behind the couch or whatever and pulls out what looks to be like a bow and some arrows.
a
and just
fucking gun.
yeah, and just sort of sets it.
All right,
Just
motherfucker.
puts it on the table and be like, I want my fucking urn. She slowly
I think
takes
you've
out
been in my garden
her gun.
long enough.
I'd like you to meet my friends, Smith and Wesson.
You've been in my garden quite a while.
Right.
My
We
queen.
really only need one thing: the orchid.
We
Swinging around.
we can
What's happening here, guys? What's going on?
We can find that urn
What is
for
that?
we can
Why is it bubbling?
we can find the urn.
Ooh.
Don't.
We can
You sort of drag, you drag her. She does not want to go in.
I'm not pulling her like into the room. I'm just going. I'm like in the doorway, and I've just got
I'm
her
more
behind me. Like,
it's more so
just she
it's more
doesn't
so
run.
making sure she doesn't fucking make a break for it.
Okay, so yeah.
We can find the urn. But I think that's what I was saying. We can we can find the urn for you. I think that is of greater or equal value to this plant.
Finding the urn is everything. And she sort of turns to Ebo. She's like, find out who stole it.
Don't you fucking touch me. I turn around and I go, roll stealth checks. And then
I mean, yeah, we're still under. We still have massive bonuses.
Yeah.
For stealth.
It is concentration, yeah.
So I was like, we can find it for you and then just give.
No, my Ibla servants know exactly who stole it. So,
If they knew, wouldn't they have just told you?
Yeah.
well, that one didn't come to me. Like, word passes through the grapevine, so that she needs to, like, send one out as a messenger to go get the one who saw.
And the entire time, my
be back.
mage hand spell is just
Give it to
come here, you fucker!
So she's like, we'll wait here. Enjoy some refreshments, please.
I do
have to.
I do one of those like
I take his,
Delicious.
I take his wine and I drink it.
Okay. And you're immune to all.
I'm immune to poison. I give no fucks.
Delicious.
It just stains the inside of your clothes as it pours down your empty gullet.
It's like that. It's like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, yes.
Exactly that.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens. You just drink the wine.
Drinking contest.
Lime?
Drinking contest. Drink for it.
You know, to drink me under the table, old man?
You. I mean, I can't get drunk.
Neither can I.
We ought to put flesh over both of you.
Quick, give me your skin back.
The skin bag over my head.
And I pop 2 holes in it.
Here comes the death cleric in me.
I'm human, I swear.
And then you
Your face is on backwards.
and then you dick your hand underneath your jacket and 2 holes come out of the mouth.
You have to work the lips.
Let me
Oh God.
bring me your finest wine.
What is happening?
Oh, I don't know
Things
anymore.
are devolving fast.
Because we don't want to just fucking annihilate it.
Fuck it, let's just kill her. I turn to you and go, let's just fucking kill her.
Fuck it, we're gonna get a sneak attack round. Mass
Well,
healing.
no one's surprised.
Yeah.
They will be. How is this not surprising?
Oh my God.
Fucking unbelievable.
What just happened? I blacked out.
Quick, you're standing in front of her. Turn invisible.
Alright, so
Sneak
you guys-
behind her.
You guys have some time while the Iglo go off and search.
You know, if they're off searching, now's the time to fucking end it.
So one of them left.
Should I just let her go and tell her to get somewhere safe?
Did you want? Do you want
Because
to?
the birds will pick her eyeballs out.
Do you want to?
I whisper back to Celia, no matter what happens, you need to stay with us because those birds will murder you.
I'm really scared now.
Okay, just stay with us, you'll be fine.
Good luck without you guys. I'm gonna take the pot, but the big old birdies scare me. Who are you?
I like money.
I'm not going up to that big scary heartedness guy, but those storks are terrifying. Stupid bitch. You, dimension door. I'll run up, grab it, and then we just duck through it.
Only 2 of us can go.
They fucking cheese it the fuck out of here.
They're gonna get caught.
And turn to stone.
Or wait, how's dimension door work? Can you send one person through?
No.
It has to be with you.
It is a
It
teleport.
has to be with me.
Okay.
The cape allows him to just cast it.
No.
At this point, it either seems like kill her or we're teleporting back to Port Nanzaro.
Hey, look, if you want to use Dimension Door, we'll kill her and I'll Dimension Door us up 500 feet. It'll be like a thrill ride.
I could try to. Do you
There's
think?
this. room.
Why is that a good idea?
Do you think her intelligence is high?
Probably not.
what are
I
you
don't know,
doing?
man.
I could reach into her mind and make her go insane, and then have her attack her bird buddies. But
She's probably enlightened as
you're right.
fuck. Since
You're
she's-
right. I'll do it to the
she's-
birds so that the birds will attack her.
She's woke as fuck if she's seeing invisible people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on a whole different plane of existence from us.
Do you have
Bruce,
banish?
meanwhile, is like, Jesus Christ, she's got 15 hit points.
Do-
Hit her with a rock!
Do you,
For 2 in-game
do
days.
you have banishment?
I don't have shit!
Let's just get it going. Let's just get it going. Let's just do this.
What would you guys like to do?
Murder her.
So what? Who takes an aggressive? All right, we're in, whatever.
I
We're in-
firebolt. Fuck it, I'm done. I firebolt.
I
That
summon.
will happen on your turn. Roll initiative.
I summon the lightning javelin.
24. I firebolt. I tried, but that's apparently out of the question.
Bruce is gonna be like, oh, you missed a simple puzzle right at the front door.
It was either
You guys-
give up a party
you guys
member.
Found almost everything.
You never said please.
I'm a woman of culture and
And well renowned. It'd be funny.
Yes.
It'd be funny if Bruce writes on a piece of paper Medusa and then like puts it on the thing.
snake bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1 is Salida. Or Zendala will be Salida.
That's gonna get confusing.
Igla will take their turn. Alright, so who got what?
10.
24.
13.
All right. So, Raven makes an aggressive action.
Yeah.
You firebolt.
Yeah.
It's tentacle time.
Please don't hit my plant.
Wow, 24. Again.
So,
Or I'm sorry,
You-
no, 25.
okay, so yeah, you hit. So, roll damage.
2d10, right?
I wonder if I go up and grab the plant, can I summon Satan immediately, or...
It's probably like an hour ritual. I was thinking that too. Like, what if you just run up and try to do it as fast as you can?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Devil!
Oi, 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 oi.
17 damage. On
This can be the...
Queen Bitch. Is that the plant?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, all right, so...
Nobody roll a 1.
You are in the doorway here, and right past Balin Rex behind you, you notice the shoot of fire go out and burn bits of away of her dress, and she goes and
Don't look her in the eyes, lads!
rips the smoldering veil off of her face, revealing this almost porcelain white face with large green eyes and a hair of snakes
Fucking called
that are
it.
all around her,
Called that shit.
revealing what looks to be like a very thin golden breastplate underneath the dress.
I make every attempt in my life never to look her in the face.
So,
I stare into her gorgeous eyes.
how much damage?
Do you have
With my
actual
no
eyes?
eyes. No.
What's your
Okay.
damage?
17.
It is Selena's turn, who is like, nope.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's gonna go this way, and in which she encounters another evil.
That's what you get, bitch.
Fucking hate you.
Alright, Unmaker, your turn.
Choose a no
Your
non-combatant.
turn, I need you to make a... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm dead. I'm gonna turn the fucking stone right here and now.
What are you doing? Sorry, I missed it.
Gotta make a constitution. Oh.
21.
19.
Okay. You feel something grab your brain, and you just...
Jesus.
Okay. And nothing happens. But it feels like something is
That's
like
a
grabbing
scary
your
thought,
brain.
Something grabbing your brain.
I'm gonna cast blindness on myself.
That
Guys,
will
I
do it.
solved it! It is a bonus action.
I summoned the lightning javelin.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
So
no.
you summon the lightning javelin.
Well, that's what I
You
summoned.
get the sense that with the width of the javelin, you might destroy the plant.
Don't obliterate the plant. That's all we came here for.
And then you have Balin Rex.
Fuck me.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, my fucking mic's actually falling.
I cast Fireball. You didn't say how big the room was. I cast Fireball.
God damn it.
I think you should tentacle either.
Because that's gonna fuck us more. Although it'll be complete darkness and no one can see.
But then we're going to
Oh.
get...
I forgot on your
Licked.
turn.
Yeah.
What? There's more?
I need you to make a...
I just made a brain save.
I did forget.
Made a brain save.
Make a Constitution saving throw with a +1 modifier.
Like 4. 4. Yeah.
You notice as you begin to, as the firebolt happens from Raven, and you begin to take action, that you feel something cold around your neck as you watch Summerwise kind of peek his head out and instantly turn to stone, and basically is a collar like around the back of your neck.
Aw.
He failed his save.
Now I'm sad.
Oh.
Fuck.
Boom! Get this thing off of me.
Throw at her.
Wait, it's not hurting you in any way.
Okay.
Frisbee it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well,
I'm sure when we... Oh, I bet when she dies, they come out of it.
Maybe... Knowing this world, probably not. Knowing that smile, probably fucking not.
So you have your turn.
Yeah, now that it's your turn, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
It's still my turn.
That's the end of the
I
fucking
can
world.
I can cast regular darkness. I mean, I can't use my javelin now.
I don't think her actually physically being able to see us like that is how her spells work.
Probably not.
It has to be. It's
Eye contact.
yeah, it has to be. There's no way.
Yeah, but how does that affect us? Because like,
What do you mean?
will I be able to cast anything?
Why can't we just fucking grab it and run? That's still on the table for us.
How big is the pot plant?
I'm not gonna take the plant. I'm not gonna take the pot. I'm taking the plant. I'm thinking a Nern root.
Oh, you just want.
Yeah, what's stopping me from just gripping out the thing out of the ground? My hand's still going at it. Like, just loosen it up for me.
Some deep ass roots.
That's what I'm thinking. Why not still just run?
We can.
I feel like she's not gonna leave this place. Like, no, I mean like the temple itself, like the whole area,
Right.
not just like this room.
Okay.
I mean,
why not?
all right, I'm gonna cast darkness.
I could chuck a football.
Originating from where?
So just to be clear, we're running out of here.
I don't. I mean, unless you guys.
I'm going for it because I can teleport and get the fuck away.
It's a 15. This one's only a 15-foot square. Sphere around.
15-foot radius sphere. Alright, centered where?
Fuck. Hang on, one second, hang on. Or. Sign up with her
Or, you could phone bitch and let her know we're in trouble.
With a cacophony.
And if
She's not gonna help us.
And if she wants to solve the death curse, she'll get us out of here.
She doesn't give a shit.
Worth a shot.
It'd be like Jurassic Park 3, except Ellie won't be on the other end.
Teleportation stone. So that none of us die.
I gotta get closer to look at this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up. I don't know which square I'm on, but yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
4. Is this where the pause right here?
Yeah.
Can I reach it from there?
She's gonna make an opportunity attack. You walk past her.
Yeah, that's why I'm standing next to it, right?
She's also right there.
Yeah.
The couch, the plants, and she's standing right there.
Right. I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm just thinking real fast.
Okay, so you walk up to her.
I'm gonna use hunger again. I'm gonna use hunger for Dar again.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it down.
So that's what, 30 feet or whatever? 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
20 on each side, so 40.
So it's like just that this is out of range. So like,
Well, you put it on a point and it goes 15 feet each way.
Yeah.
So tell me where you put it. So a 20-foot radius. So if you put it here, it's 20 feet this way in a circle. 20 feet this way, 20 feet that way.
Yeah. So right here.
Okay. 5, 10, so right here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
No. I don't want to catch it. So then right here. Pretty much whatever gets in, not in it. That's what I mean. So yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, that's the Okay, so now we're in pitch black magical darkness.
Okay, that's your action.
I guess for a bonus action, can I grab it?
No,
Here's
that's your
the-
action.
Here's the question. If we take it out of that plant, is it immediately going to die?
I doubt it.
If what she said is true about having to grow it for 100 years.
I can take the whole pot.
Well, now I thought I could bonus action grab it.
Grab the whole pot.
I can't.
That would be an action to pick it up.
No.
See the tentacles there, affecting one Ibla and her.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use the Hexblade's Curse on her.
Okay.
Which does.
He gets extra damage.
It does extra damage to her from dice that I roll, and it does a crit.
Is that concentration?
Hexblade's Curse?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Is it only you that crits all 19 or everybody?
Yeah, just me. But she'll take the damage bonus no matter what.
Right.
It's just dice dice that's rolled for me. Damage dice I roll.
Okay.
I thought I could grab it.
It's her turn. She is going to attack you in her space.
She can't see.
She's going to walk into your space and attack you.
She can bump into you and go, "Hey, here you are."
Alright. She makes 3 melee attacks.
She has disadvantage.
From?
She's blinded
Okay.
while in here.
Disadvantage melee attack.
Yeah.
15. 7. And 14. Okay.
Pus.
She goes to strike at you and you expertly dodge out of the way.
This just means we can't see anything either.
She
Alright, so Balin Rex, your turn.
We can't see anything.
I can't see into it.
So
Yeah.
well, she takes 2d6 from hunger.
oh, she ends her turn there.
Well, she starts it.
Okay, so roll your damage for the start of the turn and the end of the turn at the same time.
Oh.
All of it, because her turn's over.
And she's taking
Pus damage from the shield. Is that where you're trying to go?
yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a lot.
Let me find
What
the
do you need, D4?
I need to find the shield.
Where's your shield equipped?
Because I had the javelin out.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I need one more.
D4?
Yeah.
So just tell me the total.
Thanks, 19.
9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
43.
43 damage.
Okay, she takes 43 damage from your attack. Okay. You hear her screech in pain.
It wasn't even an attack.
That was just a turn end. And 3 misses.
Okay, Balin Rex, your turn.
Since I can't fucking see anything,
There is one bird you can.
I'm going to cast...
Yeah, fuck that bird up.
I'm like shaking.
What?
I don't know. I don't get to do stuff like this very often.
Rage boner?
I'm going to move up to the lip of the darkness. So like
Got
right
it.
Here, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Okay.
So in a 15-foot radius of me,
Yep.
creatures that I don't select, so I'm obviously going to select all of my allies and the plant to not be affected by this. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 necrotic damage. On a successful save, it takes half.
Okay.
So would she take damage?
Spirit Guardians?
Spirit Guardians.
So in other words, anywhere in this room for enemies is just
Bad.
rude time.
Bad times. Because when she starts and ends her turn, she's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she has a quarter movement,
Yes.
which is
Okay.
like 15
So when it starts
feet.
its turn there.
Yeah, I don't have any other bonus actions. That's it.
Okay. End of your turn, roll your 3d8 for that as well. And for her. It's the same roll.
Right.
What do your Spirit Guardians look like?
They're little, like, fiend creatures. Yeah.
So little imps and stuff.
She has to do a save to see if she takes half damage. It's going to be
So does the bird then too, right?
Wisdom save, 15.
Okay, so she's 19 on that.
She saves.
9 for the eagle.
He does not. So it's 16 total, 16 full damage. So the one that didn't save takes 16 damage of necrotic. And she takes 8.
Okay, 16 total.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna thunder a javelin straight down.
So it's the start of the eagle's turn.
It's got half movement if it's in my radius.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna 5. He's going to look at you and he's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
He only has 10 movement?
No, that's all he's going to.
Oh.
Oh man.
At this point, we're committed. We might as well just kill them.
I think there's.
I didn't think I was gonna do 42 damage.
Huh?
I didn't think I was gonna do 42 damage.
To you?
No, I didn't think I was gonna do 42
Oh, you
damage to
didn't think you were
her.
gonna do it, yeah.
I didn't even do
Well, you
anything.
figure 3 misses plus your damage.
Yeah.
Plus your mark damage. Or your hexblade.
I can still get the
So,
I can still get the plant out
30-foot
though.
cube.
Because I can still just boost my way. I was gonna grab it then jump out.
Christ, there's so many ground effects.
It's getting real.
So pretty much just Valen, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Thank God it's wisdom.
Big money. No whammies.
23.
Nice.
23 is a successful save. You see this strange mixture of like, it looks like aurora lights in the area, and you're not falling for it.
All right.
This one is going to move. And then this one is going to attack.
The one in the corner takes
Yeah, roll your damage.
tentacle stuff. Takes 11 cold,
Okay, 11 cold.
and when its turn ends, I'll roll for the next one.
Roll it. He's not going to move the area.
Oh. 5 acid.
Okay, so that's total 7, 16. The other one is going to attack Salida. Attack.
Fucker. Give me that jug.
I need the urn. I need the urn.
Alright, so you guys hear Salida screaming from the outside.
That's our fucking problem.
Life sure is rough.
Do you
huh,
have
lady?
it under control in here?
Raven, your
In
turn.
theory,
Because I
yeah.
can't see
Raven,
shit.
your turn.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet out to Celia. Or,
I mean-
I'm sorry, not that close. 10 feet back. Perfect. And I'm gonna burn one of my gambit slots, throw 2 cards at.
2 cards? Alright,
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Well, they use 1 attack die.
Oh, 1 attack to just throw 2? Okay,
Yeah.
so
25.
yeah, hits.
9, 15 damage. I'm sorry, 20 damage.
20 damage. Yeah, you absolutely shred this, like, you pull out your cards and you shred this 8-foot tall stork that's pecking away like the pterodactyls at Salida's body, and it looks grievously wounded.
You defeather it.
It looks like a bald chicken.
Free action, I just yell to Celia, can you stop fucking running? This is why you're gonna die.
She's like,
Stay with us.
Fine.
So we can at least protect you.
I want to run. And she jumps into the snake pit.
is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, she pulls out, like, Revolver Ocelot, that, like, snake dagger that you've seen her carry, and she tries to attack it.
I thought you were about to say a gun.
Yeah, 2 revolvers starts doing the revolver.
Right? I was like, holy
thing.
shit!
And stabs, yeah, that hits. And then, she doesn't do it. Yep. So she takes out the.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hungry.
That's her turn.
bitch.
You make your turn.
All right.
How long's your AoE last?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a minute. Wait, no, that's 36 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of Raven's turn, it's going to be up.
Okay, all right.
So they'll take 1 more round of damage.
Yeah.
Mine's up for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Jesus.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna switch the lightning javelin
Okay.
for the long sword,
Okay. Longsword.
and then I'm just gonna have at her. Like there's
Go for it.
two.
You see in there?
42 damage last time.
You can see in there?
Yeah, I can see through magical darkness.
Okay.
That's the whole point of having 2. That's why I have 2 darkness spells. I have an invocation that lets me see through magical darkness. Up to 120 feet. All right, here we go. 2 attacks.
Oh! Oh!
He just
Holy shit!
Yeah, take a picture of that.
I'm so sorry. That is so much.
I dropped that thing. I turned it off. I'm so sorry.
Oh jeez, yep, it's froze. It's hard froze. Everything is hard froze.
Oh, really? The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Holy fuck. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's still streaming audio. Hold on, I might just have to.
Oh man.
This.
She might be dead.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck! Oh my god!
Fuck her up.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, so you take 2 longsword attacks.
Another D8. D8.
The freeze frame.
God, that's like a perfect freeze frame.
There we go. I think that works.
Yeah, I gotta get the other camera going, but yeah, we're alright.
And just no, not these. I'm sorry. And it doubles the damage dice,
damage.
right? Okay.
Doubles dice damage,
Okay.
not bonuses.
Big money.
Fuck. So 14, 20, 26. 32.
Okay.
32 damage.
So
32 damage.
for one attack or both attacks?
For both.
Okay.
So you have hit her for 74 damage.
Expertly
so far.
slashes at her, just cutting her dress to ribbons. And she is bleeding very bad.
You've hit her for 74 damage so far.
Holy
And one of them you didn't even do anything.
Like an expert move.
I feel like this is about to happen again because
Yeah.
she's going to start her
None of
turn
you,
in it.
none of you have ever seen Moonmaker move like this, and you never will because none of you.
I'm
Can see it.
completely,
we can't
I'm
even see it.
completely shrouded in.
We don't even know what's happening. We just hear
the
screaming.
darkness.
Did anyone see that?
The
No,
darkness is
no
gonna
one did.
fall, and I'm gonna be sheathing my sword, and you're gonna be like, "What happened?" And I'll be like,
guys, did
"Dude,
you see that? Did you see it?
I fucked her up." It's like she's just covered in tentacle burns and pus shit. Like,
Oh, man.
holy
So-
fuck!
So start of her turn, she is going to, I guess, do your damage, and then she's going to
The
move
biggest
out,
nerd
take
boner.
your damage, and move out of the area.
She has to roll a save for me.
Save, which save?
Wisdom of 15 or higher.
11.
She fails. 18, necrotic.
14 for me. No, 17.
14 plus 17.
Yep.
No, mine was 18.
Oh no, just 14. Just 14. It's just 14.
14 or 17?
14
plus
18.
18 for moving into the space, or she was already.
For existing. Just
30,
flat out
32
existing.
damage total.
Yeah, she moves out of the area, and you notice that she's completely slashed.
She only has quarter movement speed, by the way, too.
Right. So she moves out of the
Okay.
area out of the darkness, and yeah, you left, so you see her, and she is completely like slashed to pieces.
Right.
And then as she comes out of the area, your whatever imps or demons or whatever completely, like, start attacking her with claws.
She cannot win.
And she lets out a terrifying, horrible screech and then falls. And then you watch as the birds fly away.
Keeping my fairy thing up until
Yeah,
it comes
right.
out. That was the solution the whole time.
I grab Selena by the arm and I just start like running me and her back into the room. Just like, what?
You go back in the room.
All right,
you
we're
see
back. What the fuck
the
happened?
dead Medusa on the ground. You see
What?
as soon as the darkness
What?
drops, anyway.
What? What happened to you?
Yeah, Moonmaker visibly like
Why are your
Tax.
pants so tight?
My eyes are glowing red. Ah!
you had your rebound from your bad rolls there.
Yeah, that made up for it. That made up for that shit show when we were fighting that hag.
What happened?
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
I killed a bird person.
You know you didn't. She did.
I did most of the work. She did 4 damage.
Check on your plant. I'm gonna run this bitch's pockets. Like,
As a plant,
start
I go over to my
digging
plant,
through
my
stuff.
orchid. My orchid.
Yeah, it's.
I need
it's
my
in-
orchid.
It's in a pot. Yeah, it's there.
I want to look at the bow that she had.
Okay, it's a +1 longbow.
That's it?
Yeah, and
Okay.
she has a couple arrows that look like they have vials of acid taped to the end of them.
I'll take that.
Can you use that?
I'm pretty sure.
Because if you can't,
If you can't, then yeah.
your boy can.
I'm pretty sure I can.
All right, do we want to...
Actually, take it anyway. I throw cards.
Yeah, imagine you making like just like
Making a
like
card
tying a
arrow.
bunch of cards around an arrow and then just like,
It's not a bad idea. No,
Level
you put
11, I can make my cards explode. I can make explosive card arrows.
No, here's what you do. You take a pin and you put a pin through like 15 cards on the end of an arrow. And when you shoot it, they're all like spinning, like razor blades.
Like
Ooh.
paper
like a
bombs
saw.
from Naruto.
Yeah, you shoot it right their neck and it just saws through all the way.
Oh.
Should we summon the super devil?
So you have a
in
plus
this?
one. Yeah, so and then
Go for it.
she has
Fuck
a
it. I'm not leaving
breastplate.
this room.
The armor.
Oh, we're gonna
breastplate.
have to.
Yeah.
yet.
Is it anything special?
No.
I mean, I can't wear armor anyway. I don't know why I asked.
There wasn't any like treasures in this room other than the plant, right?
You don't notice any looking around.
Was there a back room that was in here or something?
No, it is a
Okay,
a
just
circular
circle.
dome. You can see the whole
That's what-
dome from the outside.
Okay.
The picture on the map has like crates in it. Those not there.
No, they're just there's a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah,
Nothing of importance.
I just want to start looking just to see what's in them.
Is
Just
her
to see if
head
there's anything.
relatively intact?
Kind of, yeah.
Put it in your flesh bag.
I want to sever her head.
Okay. Cut off the Medusa's
Okay, I
head.
put it in the flesh bag.
Okay, it goes into the flesh bag.
Okay.
How's the pseudo dragon?
He is a stone. He's a stone ring.
If there's anything I've ever learned about fighting Medusas in video games, it's take the head because it can freeze shit.
I've seen Wrath of the Titans.
Yeah.
Can I do a history check to see if there's a way to cure petrification?
History. It wouldn't be history. Do Arcana.
Okay. And I will keep my longsword in my hand, which gives me a +2. Wow, 27.
Okay. You know that he may not be dead,
Okay.
but he is turned to stone.
Might be a time thing.
Can I get your phone? While you're doing whatever, I'm gonna call up what's her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
You called me.
I didn't know she answered. Do you know a way to cure petrification? We have a problem with petrification.
There's a number of spells that could do it. You might want to find yourself a cleric.
Happen to have like an idea of what those spells are off the top of your head, off the rip?
I'm busy.
Are you?
Anyway,
Is she not busy? Maybe. I'll try. Okay.
find a cleric with like greater restoration or something.
Okay, cool. Boop. Just for shits, I'm gonna try dispel magic on it.
On what?
On Summerwise to see if it. I don't think that'll work, but I just want to see like, will dispel magic?
It's not magical.
Okay. Okay.
He's
well,
a statue.
I burned the slot. That's fine. I just figured I'd try.
I don't have greater restoration yet, so
When do you get it?
5th level. 5th level spells.
Oh.
So probably a hot minute from now.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, just put them in your bag.
I'm just gonna keep him around my neck. I can't take him off. He's too fucking small.
You can get it off. Like
I'll keep it. I like it. It's an accessory piece. It says who I am.
Rock hard.
Right.
Dick rock hard.
So if you're black orchid,
How involved is this ceremony going to be?
we can end it there. Like with the ceremony, we
Okay.
can do it.
I present my egg, my humanoid blood vial.
Where do you go?
Right there.
Just
right here
in this room,
Let's
I
just
guess.
move the duvet out of the way and do it on this.
Yeah, I kicked the couch. Actually, you know what? I've moved the couch over to the side. It looks kind of
I
comfortable.
sit on it while you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and watch.
I surround the plant with the egg, the blood vial, the dinosaur bone, the human bone, and my mace.
Just put it in the fucking pot. It's still in the pot. Just put it all in the pot. This makes a giant soup.
So
Then you have to eat it.
Yeah. Ooh,
as you
bird bath that shit.
as you clear the room, like of all the stuff and the blood, you lay out all of your components in a like geometric pattern and everything, and you place the orchid
Some might say
in
a
the middle.
pentagram.
Then you start to cast some spells and begin to like clutch your holy symbol and rub it, and out of your hand, like the spot on your hand begins to
Don't eat.
Wish I
it
could.
sort of erupts or whatever with pus or whatever as you watch the centipede crawl out of it.
Oh God.
It crawls onto the ground and morphs into Velcrus, the drow druid with the mushroom on his head.
Have you been there the whole time?
Oh yeah.
You couldn't have helped.
He's sort of you've gathered all the ingredients. The keeper will be pleased. Now, Once I commence the ritual, it cannot be stopped. Are you sure you want to do this?
I mean, do you have any idea what's going to happen when we do it?
You will be blessed.
Sounds
That's
good to
never
me.
good when coming from an evil source.
So
Yeah, it sounds perfectly innocuous.
he begins to take out a dagger and he begins to cut his arm and take the blood and draw it in various symbols on the ground. Takes about 10 minutes or whatever.
Boy, I love the devil.
Cracks the egg and it overneath the plant, and before it gets to the black orchid, it starts to fizzle and cook and melt away to nothing. The bones begin to move, and as it happens, he starts to like move the blood out of his arm or whatever, and he begins to turn to mush, and his clothes, like Obi-Wan, fall to the ground, and he turns to mush and begins to move into this pool, surrounded. So you have a pool of like black liquid with the orchid coming out of it, and now you get the sense that your god tells you to input a weapon. So you can choose either the mace or the quarterstaff. You have both. I would go ahead. Before you choose, the mace offers more benefits to your melee combat. The staff has more benefits to your spell combat.
I'm definitely more of a spell heavy.
Yeah.
On this run through, I'm gonna go.
They
with
are
the corner.
both unique, very unique.
Really.
You can only get one of them. So whatever you throw into this black liquid is what will come out.
I just happened to come across both a staff and a mace. It's pretty lit. I really don't have any melee combat, so if I run out of spell slots, I'm effed in the A. But I won't even need to get to that point if my spells are so much better.
Right.
Plus, the quarterstaff is a pretty decent melee weapon over what I have currently.
It's better than the sickle, at least.
Yeah.
Quarterstaff.
Okay. As you pull out the quarterstaff that you got from the monk, you sort of put it into the black liquid and it sinks down into the liquid. As soon as the top of the staff gets below the black liquid in the ground, the lotus begins to wither, die, and melt down in. And you wait a couple minutes, and out of the... I'll send it to you. As you...
What's up, Nitro? Shit's getting real. I'm summoning.
You just missed us. Fucking nail it.
We definitely killed Medusa.
Rising up out of this black pool, almost the black goop like coalesces into this item, is what looks to be a bloomed black rose on the top of the staff head. As it rises up out of the liquid, it looks like a black iron, like a black metal adamantine staff with wrapped around it is like metal vines with thorns that lead up to the bloomed.
The Rose of Sanguine?
Kind of, but not really.
You can make people dance now.
And now you have that item.
I'll read it too.
Flatline, the Razor of Hope. Ooh, wow. That seems very happy.
+2 quarterstaff.
A dark metal shaft with wrapped metal thorn vines which twist the top to form a bloomed black rose requires attunement by the chosen of the keeper. +2 quarterstaff with +2 to spell attack rolls. As a bonus action, the user may extend a shadow scythe blade from one end, reach of two-handed, +2d6 psychic damage on a hit. The staff has 2 charges to cast the following spells per day. Blight, 1 charge. Wall of Thorns at level 6, 2 charges.
So Blight twice,
Blight takes
or Wall
2.
of Thorns
Okay.
once.
Mm-hmm.
So you can cast Blight twice a day or Wall of Thorns once a day.
So, and if I cast the bonus action, it becomes a scythe.
Yes.
And then that permanently,
While in combat, it is
It-
now like a scythe.
it becomes a
Scythe
two-handed,
is the chosen weapon of the keeper.
and it's +2d6 to the natural quarterstaff
Yes.
attack. Oh!
The two-handed damage of the quarterstaff.
Right.
It's also +2 to hit and +2 damage.
All right.